Hello, Alyssa here. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a little news for you. I am trying to become a doula, or planning to become, I'm going to be a doula. But the process to get there is taking a little longer than I had anticipated, and I'm going to tell you why. If you are a doula, then give me all the advice in the comments. And if you're planning to become a doula or you're on that journey, I'd love to know what your journey is looking like and how you're getting there. Where are you at in the process? Okay, so if you don't know what a doula is, which if you don't know, then you're probably not watching this video, but I'm just going to share with you a definition anyways. So according to the Doula book, which is what I have been reading for a while, doula is a Greek word whose definition has come to mean a woman who helps other women. The word has further evolved to mean a woman experienced in childbirth who provides continuous physical, emotional, and informational support to the mother before, during, and after childbirth. There are lots of different types of doulas. There's a birth doula, postpartum doula. There's adoption doulas. I just learned that. I didn't know that. That's really cool. And then doulas also do other things like become certified in infant feeding and childbirth classes, placenta encapsulation. I'm not really sure what all I will end up being certified in down the road, but I'm only focused on becoming a birth doula at this point. I do see myself at least doing like childbirth classes and postpartum in the future, but for this season, I'm going with a labor doula. So the how I'm going about this is there is a training at a local hospital. They provide doulas and they provide training for doulas. And so I could go just straight to DONA or Kappa or Pro Doula or whatever of the many doula certification organizations that there are, and get certified through them. But the reason I'm going through the hospital is because I think they pay like a portion of it, so it's a little bit cheaper for me. And then they're likely to hire you on after you go through this training. So it's not a guarantee that they'll hire you on, but because they provide doulas to everyone, they want to keep doulas on call, and they know that like you've had good training and they get to meet you during the training anyways. So I really want to go through my hospital, do whatever it is, whatever their training is, whatever organization they're using, that's what I want to go through so that I can just go ahead and get hired on from there, and that they already know me. I think it'll just make it a lot easier, and they'll hire me on after the training and I'll be a hospital labor doula. I think that's really cool. And so the reason I want to do just strictly being a doula at my hospital first is because they schedule your on-call days where I would be on call 2 days a month minimum. And that way I can schedule my days that I'm on call, and I can make sure that I have childcare for my children. So it's not going to be so easy for me to just, be on call for like weeks at a time for being a private doula, because I can't have backup childcare all the time, but I can schedule, I'm going to be on call for these 2 days a month and send them to their grandparents' house. And so being a doula at this hospital does not pay much at all, but I'm going to get so much experience there. And that's really why I want to do it, is I want to do the training at the hospital, become a hospital doula. And in this season of my life, like 2 days a month to be on call is really all that I can give. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. We intend to homeschool, and my kids are really young. They're 3 and 11 months old right now. So it's just not like a good timing for me to be a private doula. But I can kind of get my feet wet and get into the work of being a doula in the hospitals right now. And so I'm really excited about that. And I think I would be more hesitant about just being like anyone's doula on call, except for I had one of those doulas at my birth. I got a doula that was provided by the hospital. I'd never met her before, and within the first few minutes of her being in our room, I was just so at peace, and I was so thankful that she was there. And so I want to provide that service to other women. The reason why I want to become a doula is because I had 2 really amazing births, and the first one I did not have a doula, and the second one I did have a doula provided by the hospital. My first birth, my husband really stepped up and was amazing and really advocated for me and was there for me and never left my side and was just with me the whole time, was very present and encouraging. And I thought, after that, a lot of women don't get this. A lot of husbands don't react this way. I did not expect for my husband to step in the way that he did, amazingly. And that's, a lot of men don't, have that side of them come out. Some of them hide in the corner and just let the nurses do their work, and that's okay. It's like a crazy experience, I'm not bashing any husband by any means. I was just thinking, my husband really stepped up and was amazing, but I know that not all husbands are able to do this. And so I thought, I want to be there for the women who don't have that ongoing support like I did from my husband. And then with my second, my husband was there the whole time. My husband was there the whole time with my second child, and again was amazing and supportive and involved, but he isn't experienced in birthing positions, or, didn't know what to do to help comfort me through labor. And so whenever my doula came in, she started talking me through contractions. I mean, the very first contraction I had with her in there, I thought, oh my goodness. Actually, I said, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here. Because just to have someone experienced there talking me through the contraction really just helped me to relax. And I think it's just a comfort to have someone there who's knowledgeable about childbirth and labor and everything. And yeah, just has those skills to help someone cope through labor. And so even my husband was telling everyone, you need a doula, you need a doula. His friends are having babies, and he's telling our friends, like, you have to have a doula, get your wife a doula, it's amazing. And so I'm glad that even he really enjoyed having a doula. And again, he was as hands-on and involved as he was the first time, but I think a weight is lifted whenever you have a doula in the room who's experienced and knowledgeable in what's going on and can offer support in ways that, your husband's just not trained on the matter, And so that's why I want to become a doula, is because I want to be a support to the women who don't have the support, and I want to be a support to the women who do have the support, a support to both the husband and the wife, or to the parents, to the mother and the friend, or whatever the dynamic is, the people who are in the birthing room. For me, it was husband and wife, which is why I went there. But, it could be a number of situations. So just to be a support to the laboring mother and her support team that she has there, so they can be the emotional support that they need to be, and I can have the skills and the suggestions and fill in the gaps. I just think that's so cool. I'm really passionate about it. So the things I've been doing to prepare is reading this book, the Doula book. It is by Marshall Klaus, John Kendall, and Phyllis Klaus. And I've been listening to a podcast, Doulas at the Round Table. So this is their podcast. It's Eva Owen and Angela Horn. Been listening to that podcast. I really like it. They have a lot of really good information and a lot of things that I just never would have thought about in that podcast. So really good to know, and easy to gain that information from a podcast, because I'll just put I don't have AirPods, but I have a sound peat. It's like an AirPod in my ear while I'm doing chores at night, and just gather some information from them on doula work and the whole doula world and everything. I've also joined some Facebook groups that I think I'm waiting on approval on a Facebook group so that I can meet doulas in the area. And I've been in contact with the hospital for my training. I thought I was going to do training the 10th and 11th of October, and they emailed me and said that they were full. There's no room for me in the training. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait another month, and I'll just try to hop on the train next time. But I thought it would be cool to like do maybe monthly updates to see like where I am in my journey to becoming a doula. And I'll let you know how the training goes. I'll let you know like what materials I'm reading in preparation, things that I've learned. So if you're interested in that kind of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications. And yeah, that's really all I have for you today. I just wanted to say, hey, I'm becoming a doula and I'm really excited about it. And a little disappointed that like the classes are full, but that's okay. And I'll get on it next time. And if you're a doula, then please comment so that I can meet you. I can follow your channel if you have a doula channel, and I can meet other people and learn new things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and remember, as always, to live honestly, and I will see you soon. Bye.